y'all, your girl is back with another story time. And as always, y'all know that I have to set the tone, I have to give you visual, I have to make you feel like you was right there with me. So before I get started with the story time, what I'm gonna need y'all to do is I'm gonna need y'all to hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna need you to hit that little bell so you can get notifications of when my video posts, because I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys saying, Steph, like, I haven't been getting notified when you post. So I'm here to remind you, just an FYI, to go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you can be notified. Also, if you guys would like to, be sure to check me out on Snapchat at EclecticNista, also Instagram at I am EclecticNista, and that's how y'all can keep up. If YouTube playing and tripping, honey, you can keep up like that too, because I do post and share on those things as well. Let's get started. Today's title of this story time is called Facing My Fears. Now, of course, I have to give you some backlog, okay? Some history. We're going to take a trip down memory lane to, first of all, for you to understand where this fear that I'm about to share with y'all, where it came from. Now, y'all heard that saying that, you know what, things that our parents teach us stay with us forever. Even the fears. Even the things that your parents have may not thought that they traumatized you with. Trust and believe, it stays with you forever. So y'all, I'm gonna take you down memory lane. Steph was about 6, maybe 7 years old. But when I tell you I remember this like it happened yesterday. Now, let me go on and apologize, because y'all finna put my mama on blast. Yep, I'm finna put her on blast, y'all. She's on blast. Y'all, my mama is the person that created this traumatic event in my life. And y'all, this is the event. My mom was teaching me how to swim. So clearly, y'all already understand where I'm going with this. One of my fears was the ocean. Now, this is why. My mom teaching me how to swim. I remember it was a summer day. We was at Hollover Beach down in Florida, South Florida, okay? Because I'm a South Floridian girl, okay? Y'all, she teaching me how to swim, and she was doing well until she did this next thing. So, you know, when you're in the water with your parents, specifically your mother, okay, you tend to develop a trust. And that's a trust that a child develops as they grow up. You feel me? A trust that is developed through trial and error, through mishaps, through your mama, your daddy taking care of you. It's a trust. It's a trust that you feel that can never be broken. Well, I'm just here to tell y'all that my mama broke my trust on this particular day, okay? And I don't trust her around water still. Y'all, she's teaching me how to swim. And you would think the logic way would be to, you know, point the child in the direction of the shore, the beach, the sand, so that we can see that, so I can see that, okay? Nah, not me, Rose. Y'all, my mama turned me out into the big wide ocean. You know, that blue, the blue, okay? She turned me in that direction. Y'all, I wasn't even ready, okay? Here come a wave, and she just was like, 1, 2. My mama never finished 3, y'all. 1, 2, poof, you gone. Y'all, she threw me, propelled me, moved me, let go. That's what she did, okay? Let go of me in that direction. Now, let's just think about this. I'm 6, 7 years old. So clearly, if I'm 5'1" now, how tall you think I was back then? I wasn't even here, okay? I was little and paranoid, okay? She threw me out there, and y'all, for the life of me, all I could do was remember what this woman had been teaching me. How to swim, okay? Y'all, it was sink or swim. And clearly, if I am sitting here telling y'all this story, I chose to swim, okay? Now, let me just tell y'all, you know, I'm thrown, okay? So clearly, that done shocked me. And I was in a state of shock for a few seconds. But clearly, you know, when you're dealing with this thing called water, you ain't got a whole lot of time to be thinking and trying to figure stuff out. You got to react, okay? So I did just that. So you know what? Y'all, I allowed myself to sink Me thinking that, you know, I'm not too far from the shoreline, I should touch the ground, you know, touch the seafloor. Y'all, when that never happened, my second sense of survival kicked in, and y'all, I learned how to breaststroke, you know, under the water, you know, that frog swim. Y'all, I learned how to do that under the water in that very moment, okay? I had seen my mama do it, so just watching her movements, I self-taught myself in the moment, for real. Self-taught myself, because she was teaching me how to breaststroke, you know, swim on top of the water. Y'all, I learned that day how to swim under the water, and yes, I swam right past her, okay? Y'all, swam right past her, got on the beach, and didn't look back. To this day, y'all, I do not play around water with my mother, and it's because a trust that was shaken, it was took. And y'all, when I say it has really like made me not enjoy the ocean all these years up until the year 2010. Now, what happened in 2010? 2010, we done fast forward. Steph is grown. Steph done learned how to swim on that very day. Let's not forget that. I learned how to swim on that very day. And after that whole shenanigan mess right there, my mama did sign me up for some pool lessons, some swimming lessons at Dixie Park in Hollandale, Florida, okay? So I have learned how to swim since then. However, the fear has still always been there. So y'all, 2010, we decided to take a couples trip, okay? This couples trip we decided to take was in the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, okay? So y'all, this was the year that I truly decided that I needed to face this fear of the ocean. So, you know, I didn't want to be that person, because it was 4 of us. It was Dee, Guathany, that's her husband, James, and myself. I did not want to be that person that was like holding people back from doing excursions and stuff like that. So you know what, I was like, girl, suck it up, put your big girl panties on, and let's do this. With a whole lot of prayer too, like, let's not forget that, okay? A whole lot of prayer. So, Punta Cana, 2010. We had decided to take this picnic, this afternoon picnic on this secluded island. And how was we gonna get to this secluded island? By speedboat. So you know what? Your girl strapped on a life vest. I was scared, I'm not gonna lie. I would be fronting if I was pretending like I wasn't. But I was not the girl that was sitting on the side. Where I could see the water, I could see the edge. And I was the chick in the middle. And you know, it was like three, four people on the side of me on each side. So yeah, I was that chick, okay? Keep in mind, y'all, my husband can't swim a lick, okay? Not a lick. Did I mention he can't swim a lick? Okay. Remember that for the end, okay? Y'all, get on the boat. That was fine. The boat took us to a sand dune in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, it was like being like Jesus, okay? Out there walking on the damn water. Well, y'all know, not technically walking on the water, but we're walking in the middle of the freaking ocean because there is a sand dune. Y'all, I got out the boat. I swam around on the sand dune. Of course, y'all know I didn't go nowhere near the perimeter. You know, I stayed within where everybody was congregated at, okay? Kumbaya around a starfish. That's what I was doing. Touched the starfish. It was Gucci. Y'all, we got to the island. Y'all, we ate pigs and roasted stuff, and you know, y'all, when I tell y'all we was at the hottest point in Dominican on that particular day, I know at 12 noon that sun was beaming and it had to be like 110 degrees, okay? When I tell you, like, talk about sunbathe, child, I could stay out there for 10 minutes on both sides, and honey, I was nice and bronzed, okay? My homegirl though, she stayed out there and her butt got sun poisoned because she stayed too long. But anywho, we ain't talking about that. Y'all, I swam out there in that water. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, it's something about the Dominican Republic that is so calming to me. The water is like this personal bath that the good Lord ran for you and said, swim in it, my daughter. Swim, and just just love it, embrace it. Because y'all, when I got thrown out there in the Atlantic Ocean when I was 6, 7 years old, that water was ice cold, okay? Ice cold, dirty, seaweed, you name it, okay? But then to be in the Dominican and the water is clear, it's warm, it's inviting, it's all of that. Y'all, I was doing good. Now to get back to our resort, we had to take a catamaran back, and y'all, ain't gonna lie, I was a little iffy about that too. However, I found it within me to build the courage up to go out there and be on that catamaran net. Now, for those of you who don't know what a catamaran is, it's a boat, okay? Yet there is this big old net that is like suspended in the air over the ocean, okay? And so when I say you feel all the water, you can see fish, you know, if the doggone boat slow down so you can see the fish, you can lay out there, sunbathe. I was on that boat for at least 30 minutes before I built up the courage to go out there. And then when I did, I was happy-go-lucky. So that was a scene about, you know, being in the ocean, okay? Facing my fears. The next fear, y'all, I faced was some heights. Your girl is not the chick that, you know, I think it is like normal for people to, like, first of all, be in the jungle. I'm not a voyager. I'm not nature's girl. I don't want to be on scared naked. I don't want to do none of them things. Yet, like I said, I wasn't trying to be that chick and not be the person that did not want to participate. So the next day, y'all, the excursion of the day was zip lining. And yes, we all up in the mountains of Dominican. And I mean, it took us an hour to get all the way up to the top, okay? We get up there, y'all, in order for me to not be that girl running through the woods like I once told y'all before in another story time, because your girl don't like snakes. Y'all, I was walking through the jungle blind, literally. Mr. Long had my hand, I had my eyes closed with my sunglasses on, and literally I was walking through the jungle blind. When we got to each post to get strapped up on this zip line, that's when your girl opened her eyes and I was ready to go. It is an experience of a lifetime. If you've never done it, I encourage anybody. You only got one life to live, and that is definitely a YOLO moment right there, okay? To be suspended in air, flying, literally, that's what you feel like, flying through the jungle, in the air, and ain't nothing but you in air. And trees below you, but it's such a freeing experience to experience. So if you've never done it, I encourage you to. So that particular summer, your girl just faced a lot of fears, and I loved it. That is why the Dominican Republic is a place that I will have no qualms or no issues with ever returning. I don't care on how many times I can experience something different. And I just found peace and relaxation in the Dominican Republic. Fast forward 1 year later, your girl took a family trip to the Bahamas. We took a cruise with the Harveys, and y'all, when the Harveys roll, they roll big, okay? We was one big large family traveling together, and the Longs got invited to tag along. Y'all, let me just say this. Y'all remember my friends I mentioned before, Dee, Guathany, right? Well, it was Guathany's family, Dee and Guathany's family. And y'all, we are in the Bahamas, and here it is, I chose to face another fear. Now, this fear required us getting on a water mobile vehicle, aka a jet ski. Your girl said, you know what, your husband been always wanting you to go jet skiing with him, so you know what, do it. Live, girl. Let your hair down and do this shit. Okay, y'all, we paying. First of all, I'm gonna point out a whole bunch of red flags. We paid $40 for both of us to ride on a jet ski. Okay. Now, at first, dude only had one life jacket. That was a hell to the nah, okay? And my husband was like, no, we can't ride on your stuff if you don't have 2 life vests. So he scoundreled up another one. Somebody was coming out of the water. He got theirs and we got ours. So, you know, we get on. He's telling us the rules, not to go out too far. You know, he's telling us, be careful. Y'all, let me just say this, because it's about to get real what I'm about to tell y'all next. Y'all might judge me. You might. But you might be feeling me. That's something I think you will be. You might be feeling me. So here we go. Let's paint the picture. Get out there. Mr. Long, he's like, babe, you all right? I'm all right. Y'all, I'm holding on to my man, squeezing him. You know, I'm letting him know, don't lose me out here in this ocean, okay? He was like, I got you, boo. I got you. We out there. Now, I got to tell y'all this little tip I learned from my pastor at Word of Faith in Powder Springs, Georgia. He had told us that when you're on a motorcycle and you are the passenger, when the driver leans, you lean. It just makes a smooth transition. You know, if he leans this way, you lean with him. If he pulls back, you pull back. If you lean forward, you lean forward. Y'all get the gist, right? Okay. Well, the brother was driving, you know, he hitting the waves. You know, I'm good. You know, we got 30 minutes out here. I'm good. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, we wasn't out there for more than 15 minutes. That's it. 15. All right? Y'all, I'm doing good. Mr. Long went to do like this turnabout, right? And so when he did it, I was leaning with him. So, you know, he was like, you all right? You all right? So then he does it. You know, we good. He's standing out there. We just riding away. He's like, all right. He's like, I'm finna go again. So he goes again. So riding away. So then I feel that he's gonna do another loop. Well, this time the brother didn't do a wide loop. He did a little loop. Ask me what happened next. Darkness is what happened next. Because y'all, we flipped over. Talk about devastating. Now, y'all remember back when I told y'all when my mama threw me out there, you remember, like, I had to think, I had to remember, but I had to be quick on my feet. So at this very moment, y'all, when I saw it, it was like God gave me a vision that this was about to happen. When we flipped over, literally, I was like, Steph, remember what to do. Y'all, I went under, and all I kept thinking is something was going to come up and eat me. I kept thinking something was going to bite me. I kept thinking that there was a shark waiting for me to be his meal, okay? I was just like, oh my God. And now, at the moment, y'all, I could be so honest, because you know what? I am honest with myself. And y'all, I was honest with my husband that day too. I told him, while I was having this moment under the water in the sea, I was like, somebody got to live to tell the story. Somebody got to live. So guess what? I chose me. Y'all can say that's jacked up, okay? But when you are in a situation like this and you are like being real with yourself, I'm sorry, but I had a very selfish moment in that moment. And y'all, I remembered what to damn do. When I got up above the water, right, I swam up. Mr. Long was already up, y'all. He was already up. And he was looking for me, but this is the thing, because he don't know how to swim, it wasn't like he could go dive up under the water for me. So guess what? I think it was like selfish situation now too. Like, somebody gotta live to tell the story. Somebody. Damn. When we came back up, all we saw was 2 people, Jasmine and D, bopping and crying for help, okay? Dude came out there, he got us. He said that, you know, why we didn't flip his jet ski back over. We don't know to do that. That wasn't in the directions, you feel me? We got back on that jet ski, we got back to the beach, and we hauled ass. Point blank, period. We still have 15 minutes to go, and we discarded them 15 minutes because you know what? Life lesson. My husband say he never ever 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 wants to get on a jet ski anymore. And guess what? I had my life experience. I faced the fear, and I just know I don't want to do that activity no more. I'm Gucci with the ocean. Me and the ocean made peace in 2010 and 11, and I am good. Yet, y'all, the moral of the story, I still don't trust my mom around water. And the moral of the story is, when you have fears, sometimes you have to face them head on. And sometimes you're going to have to do some of the things that you don't want to do or you are afraid to do. And once you do them, you will feel empowered. And you know what? That's another notch on your belt that you can say, you know what? I did this. So I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. If there are any other story times that you guys would like to see in the near future, please be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you want to know. You feel me? And I'll talk to y'all in the next story time. Good night.